So let me briefly share with you my journey to becoming a pest control entrepreneur. I started out right out of high school, joined the military, was in there for 4 years, did one tour over in Afghanistan. Right after that, went on a 2-year church mission, met my wife, got married, and started going to college. While going to college, I was going to school actually to be a dentist. And the whole time I'd been working for pest control companies in either the off season or leading up to going to school to become a dentist. And my first summer, I did about 50, just shy of 50K in one summer. And I had friends making way more money doing that through a company doing door-to-door pest control sales. And long story short, I realized dentistry was not for me. I was always interested in business and entrepreneurship. I thought it was boring, even though I was interested in the high return on investment, like basically being able to make a lot of money and to be able to dictate my time. But that was also appealing to me with business, but it was even more exciting because I had more control. And so anyways, long story short, after seeing my successes with door-to-door sales, I decided I'm going to start a pest control company, but I wanted to do it differently than most other companies. Most of the companies either do one of two things. It seems like is they either do door-to-door sales along with other marketing efforts and try to scale super fast, or there's the companies that don't want to do door-to-door and want to use marketing and other methods and kind of scale very slow. I wanted to do a combination of kind of scaling as fast as possible, but without having to do door-to-door sales, which is kind of funny because that's what I was good at. But I wanted to do it in a way to where it was more organic. So I wanted to focus on marketing more than doing door-to-door sales. And I wanted to focus on creating systems within my business so that I would not own a job. I didn't want to be stuck in the business. I'd rather work on the business. And so basically, long story short, after working on my pest control business and creating systems and getting it to a place where it basically runs itself day to day without any of my involvement, which frees me up to be able to spend time with the things that matter most to me. Not to mention, hanging out with my family, spending time with my family, pursuing other hobbies and interests, but also working on high level stuff with the pest control business for it to continue to grow and scale. So starting and owning a pest control business is not easy. It's not without challenges. It is challenging, but it's exciting. And in all reality, it is pretty simple. It's a pretty simple business model to scale. So I faced a lot of hurdles along my journey. And some of the things that I struggled with is making sure I had a vision, not only a personal vision, but a business vision, having a vision, a clear direction of where I wanted to go, and then creating the systems and the plan in place to be able to achieve that. And I'm excited to say that I've reached that first vision, and I've been able to obtain financial freedom. And now I'm on the path to more fulfillment type stuff from my pest control company because I've been able to follow the vision and create a system. And so now I get to revamp and start a new vision and continue to scale my business. One thing I just absolutely love about owning a pest control business is the balance and joy that it's allowed me to have. Pest control entrepreneurship enables you to not only obtain financial freedom, but have the time to design the life that matters to you, to design it in a way to incorporate things that are important to you, that you value. And that's kind of my purpose with this podcast is, I've achieved a certain level of I've obtained financial freedom, but I've obtained a certain level of like financial success, but I also have a lot more time than I know most people have because I've systematized my business in a way to where I can make good money, but also have time to have fun, to be with my family, to not be stressed out, to pursue other things that interest me. And that is kind of the purpose of this podcast. Why I started it is because I wanted to help somebody else do that same thing. So essentially my ultimate purpose with this podcast is to be your guide. I want to help you obtain financial freedom, to find fulfillment. And I know it can be done through pest control entrepreneurship. And because I've already done it, I already have the confidence and experience doing it. So I know how to help you. I know how to get you there faster, more efficiently, and quickly. And honestly, it doesn't take millions, guys. To live a life that is super fulfilling to you does not take millions. It really doesn't. And so that's why I'm doing this. I believe that with the right guidance, you too can turn your entrepreneurial um, aspirations into a reality and live in harmony with the things that truly matter to you, that you value. So basically, in other words, I'm here to help you obtain financial freedom so you can design a life you truly love and enjoy. So that's the purpose of the podcast. That's the rundown of my quick little journey and story into entrepreneurship. And I can go deeper into this if that's something you guys want to, but I just wanted to give you a brief overview of the purpose of this podcast, why I started it, and my passion of really wanting to help somebody live a life that truly matters. And I think that pest control entrepreneurship can be the vehicle for you. Even if you're not passionate about pest control, but you're excited about business and you're excited about financial freedom and you're excited about designing a life that truly matters to you, then listen to this podcast. If you're ready to take the leap and make your entrepreneurial aspirations a reality, I invite you to subscribe to the Pest Control Entrepreneurship Podcast and join me in this journey to financial freedom and fulfillment. And I hope you find value in my lessons, my pitfalls, my successes, my experience, and the other guests' experience that we bring on the podcast. Thanks, guys, for taking the time out of your busy day to join in and listen to the Pest Control Entrepreneurship Podcast. I hope you join us for next episode. And until next time.